Great. So today we're going to talk about starting a case. What are the best practices and how to really carry yourself? And we kind of wanted to break it into three different areas. The first area is what material should you bring to the case? The second is your swagger level, how you should carry yourself. And then the third area is discussion and questions. And so going back to the first area, materials, what you should bring to a case is simply pen and paper. You don't need to bring a calculator because most of the math, and because the math you'll be doing will be on the paper or in your head. And so they don't expect you to bring that, nor will they probably let you use a calculator. Also, dress well. Dress for an interviewer so that you can feel good and confident. Number two, with your swagger level, be confident. Show the interviewer that you've been there before, and then be excited to be there. Show that you want to be working for that company, that you're excited to have this opportunity to show off your skills and all that you've been practicing. Expect that when you walk in, that you won't dive straight into a case, that you'll have time at the beginning to really get to know the interviewer a little bit, about just a couple minutes to ask a few questions and get comfortable with them, and use this time to break the ice, because he or she will either be leading the case or you'll be leading the case in some cases. And you want either way to feel comfortable with them so that you can ask for help or just feel comfortable progressing this case, moving this case forward. And then the third thing is once you've been given the prompt, the type of questions and discussion that you should have. Expect from a prompt, there's a variety of prompts, but expect either short ones or long ones. And short prompts, there will be brief, to the point, and there'll be a quick question just to get you started. And then in other cases, they'll give you lots of information about this company that they're presenting to you. And in that case, take good notes, because you never know until the end sometimes what kind of question and what kind of prompt you will receive. And so you want to have all the information you can have about this company before you start your case. And then with the questions, there are several types of clarifying questions that we can ask, but we broke it into two sections specifically. These two sections are first determining the objective, and then number two, finding more about the client. And to help us understand more about these types of questions, we give you a sample prompt. It is, how can grocery store A increase profits? So a basic prompt, you might think, that's easy. It's just, how do we increase profits for this grocery store A? But we might want to find out more about this prompt before we move forward. So determine the objective. We know we want to increase profits, but we might want to ask, by how much do we want to increase profits? Do we want to double profits, or is this percentage-wise? And in what time frame? Do we want to increase profits by the end of the year, or do we want to increase profits in 5 years? Because this will help us determine what kind of ideas that we'll present to the interviewer. And then determine the client. So we know it's a grocery store, but what kind of grocery store is it? Are we dealing with Walmart, or are we dealing with our local grocery supermarket? And those are two very different things. One might carry their own products, and another one might buy all their products from suppliers. And so knowing our client will help us decide, based on the value chain and the supply chain, what types of ideas we should present to our interviewer. And in doing this, we'll be able to present ourselves, or help us, just help us nail the case.